Hello, this is me doing a speedrunning category that I made up on my own. Yes, I probably wasn't the first to make it up, it was probably somebody else. But let me go explain what the rules are. I say rules very loosely. I mean, like, it's just basic speedrunning rules. No cheating. What you do is you spawn in a world in creative mode. You go and try and find a ruined portal with a block of gold, obsidian, and hope that it has a chest. I got really unlucky with this one. Doesn't seem that this one has a chest. So in that case, it's going to be a lot hard to light that portal. The version's 1.16 and no clients, no calculator like I already said. But then after that, you want to find a village because you need beds to go and beat the dragon and crafting table so that you can craft the gold blocks into gold ingots, because one rule about this is you are able to be in creative mode, but you can't go and use this. Creative doesn't have the little 4 slots like that you would in a normal survival world. So like if I'm in survival, see, I'm able to do that just fine. Basically no changing game modes, just staying in creative. And then you can't use this. But what you can use is the middle click. So like if I go in, so if I don't have a block of gold, I see a block of gold, you can middle click it so that you can get it. And what you do is you drop it and you just middle click Q, or just dropping the item, and boom, now you have plenty of gold blocks. Well, now you need to go and get your bed. Now you need to go get your bed and then a crafting table. But the problem is, this village in particular does not have a crafting table. The only 2 villages in this version that have crafting tables are Spruce and Desert. So after you find your desert village, you can go and look through one of the houses that has only a chance to have a crafting table. So you gotta look for this house. Boom, crafting table. So now you got your bed, you got your crafting table, and well, we got very unlucky, didn't get anything to light the portal. Now we have to go search for a, boom. So look how unlucky this is. We have to get the flint, get the iron, place it on the crafting table, make the flint and steel, and now we can go ahead and build our portal to go to the Nether. Now all we need to do is just find a piglin or a fortress. Piglin to go and trade for the gold blocks. So you go and make your gold blocks, and now what you want to do is you want to middle click on the piglin, make a little hole, spawn a whole bunch, crafting table, and go ahead and trade away for your ender pearls. And boom, got our ender pearls. Now we can go ahead and head out. Don't need the gold anymore, we can just go ahead and head out and go and search for the fortress. Now usually if you're lucky, you'll be able to get a sword or an axe or any weapon from your ruined portal to go and kill the blaze. But unfortunately, you don't. So what I would sometimes do is just use a bed. But it's like, oh no, I ran out of blazes, now what? Middle click the blaze, and now you can spawn as many blazes as you want. Boom. That was really hard. Editing Dreppy here, don't use beds. It'd be better to just punch them. That was horrendous. So now you go ahead, make your portal. Laser rod. Eye of Ender. Now you just gotta go and find the stronghold. Boom, there we go. Now you gotta find the end portal room. Finally. Holy. Now, go through. And one thing that I learned while doing these runs, where if you destroy all the ink crystals, the dragon seems to perch on the end fountain a lot quicker. Go ahead and set up the bed cycle. Now, yes, I do know zero cycling, and I have heard of it and have seen it, but I am not experienced enough to do that. But zero cycling is definitely a strategy that you can do so that you don't have to wait for it to perch. Alright, let's come in for the perch. And then just do regular bed cycle. Oh, that internet messed up the 5. And so now, celebrate, bedrock everywhere, and that's the run. As you can tell, this seed was very unlucky. I did not want to travel that much, but like, look at the distance I had to travel. It is a little bit easier than just regular speedrunning, but at the same time, there's a lot of strategy that you need. Also, I was sick during it, so the audio is not that great. So I cut that out because it's bad audio. So now I'm going to give a live commentary about the run and like what my thoughts were while doing it. Loading in the world, I'm like, okay, wow, Spruce Village already. That is amazing. First house, not so lucky. Second house, got the crafting table and the bed. And then just in case, like what I showed earlier, grabbed a piece of iron in case there wasn't a Give me a room portal. That was, oh my gosh. Okay, now this has the potential of being an amazing run. For some reason, I didn't like continue making the portal that was already there. It would have saved me a lot of time. But now we have fire charge, which will light the portal. Setting up just in case if I want to find a bastion. So I'm like, okay, so there's either none or maybe I can just go and randomly search. So right now I'm looking for a piglin, and then, oh my goodness, I am freaking out. Look at the fortress. I have a sword, thankfully. Boom, blaze spawner, spawns 2 of them. And so I mill click the blaze. Thankfully I don't have to spawn anymore. Blaze rod, done. Let's get out of here. Time to go and find the piglin. I am a little bit unlucky at first with trying to find one. They don't spawn in these types of biomes, the one I'm in right now. And so I'm like, okay, well this sucks, because if there's only that type of biome, that would really be bad. I'm looking around, I'm like, oh, okay, now this is the biome that they spawn the most in. I'm feeling a little bit better, and oh my goodness, there he is. Mess up the duplication. I punched him away because piglins will actually pick up gold blocks, and I only want them to pick up the ingots. Now babies don't, like the baby piglins, they do not trade. They only steal the gold and take it for themselves. They don't give you anything for them. So I make a new hole to go and put the adult ones in, because they will actually give me ender pearls. So I'm like, okay, go make some more gold just in case they run out, because I did not do a lot of duplication. I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Look at me go. I'm freaking out. So now it's like, all right, now it's time to go and find the stronghold. So it's this way. And now also remember, for every block in the Nether is every 8 blocks in the overworld. So I'm like, okay, so I see how far away I am, 2400. I'm like, okay, I know that's not going to spawn that far away. And so I immediately go over there. I'm like, okay, I know it's not going to spawn that far away from me, but I can at least go and travel around 800 blocks. Boom, just like that. And now I'm thinking, okay, surely I'm close. And this is where I think I lost the most amount of time. Uh, Strongholds can spawn out in the water exposed to air, or exposed so that you can see it. And I'm like, okay, so it could be here. Could be here. It's not there at all. And so now I'm kind of getting a little bit worried, but now I'm know for a fact I'm getting close. So I go and turn on the chunk borders. Boom, there it is. Now I have found it. Dig around the middle of the chunk so I can get inside the stronghold like that. Check just to make sure I didn't go up or down because that seemed pretty low in Y level. And now I'm freaking out. This is like amazing pace. Could not be any better. But again, this is where you lose the most amount of your time, is stronghold navigation. And so I do subtitles on, so then if I ever hear like a silverfish, then I can figure out where it is. And so then I see a light and I'm like, okay, this is it. And I see the silverfish spawn. I'm like, yes, this is probably the best run I will ever have. So now I'm going. I immediately go and set up the 1 cycle. I kept on calling it a bed cycle for some reason. It's actually 1 cycle. Because it's 1 cycle that the dragon has to calm down. Well, I don't want to damage it because I think if you damage it, then it will actually stay up in the air longer, and I obviously didn't want that. Now I will leave you with this mediocre 1 cycle. The time, I can't believe it. Look at that. Could not have asked for a better time. Beat the world record in just regular speedrunning, which is amazing. Now here's my reaction. um Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way, man.